Yo, what is up, guys? Well, ygcdj, ygcdj, whatever you want to call me. And I'm back again with another message, man. Now, I know it's been a minute. I'm not even gonna lie. I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna get to why I haven't posted it for that long in the message sermon, you feel me? And I'm trying to work on my time, man. Now, let me go check real quick, because me even checking right now kind of risky. I'm not even gonna lie. Me checking, because, you know, time's ticking. So. My last message was 35. My last message was 35 minutes, all right? Now, think about me. I could talk about things that God for a long time. But I know not everyone has that attention span. So, hey, I'm trying to make this short, simple, get straight to the point, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm just going to talk for a little bit. I'm going to try to, my goal is 20 minutes, all right? My goal is 20 minutes. And I mean, goal like, let's not try to push it to 20 if I already finished and it's under 20. I mean, like, minimum 20. And if it's under, so what? As long as you get the message, as long as you learn, as long as it's invoking change, as long as it's getting you closer to God, for real, you feel me? So, yeah. So, one thing I wanted to let y'all know is I do messages because I want y'all to get closer to God, and because I really want y'all to feel how I feel. So what I mean is, I want y'all to feel how I feel. God really changed my life. Like, when I mean he changed my life in a big amount. For this last 3 years since 2023, he just changed my life so much. I'm a whole new person. All that. I will drop a testimony video when he wants me to drop it. I don't just drop it like that and in the right time, because it's risky dropping a testimony video, because like I'll just get to it when I get to it. I'm not gonna lie, this is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If you know, you know. If I told you about it, you know. If you've seen the video, you know, all that. So yeah, and also my audio sounds weird. I'm doing this in the car. I do all my messages in the car. I know it's been two minutes. I still haven't got to it, but I'm sorry. I just gotta let y'all know this stuff now. I do my Jones in the car because like it's just that guaranteed peace. You know what I'm saying? And I could do it in my house, but I don't want like extra noises come out of nowhere. So yeah, but being close to God, I mean, like, there's not no facade. I know aesthetic is the real deal, for real. Like, I need to let y'all know that like being Christian is not an aesthetic. For real. Like, being Christian is not an aesthetic. It's a lifestyle. I'm telling y'all. I posted that for one of my quotes a minute ago, but I just need to remind y'all, being Christian is not an aesthetic. It's a lifestyle. So let's get straight into the sermon. You know what I'm saying? Last month we talked about love, the first fruits of the spirit, and it's the kingdom fruits series. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just talk about all the fruits of the spirit in order, in line. So today we're going to be talking about joy. So in John 15, verse 11, it says, "These things I have spoken to you, that my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be full." So off rip, you already know that in God's presence, there will be fullness of joy. In the verse it says, Jesus says, really, my joy may be in you. God is within us. So when we have God in us, joy is already given to us. Literally, like, since God made all of us, y'all, there will be certain things, not even in our lives, but there will be certain things that are already given to us because God is our creator. So, like, it's like a free gift. Like, joy is like a free gift to us. Joy is a choice, basically. When we have God in us, joy is a choice. When we are seeking his presence and making the effort to spend time with him, our joy may be increased. So, I got to ask y'all a question real quick, all right? It's up to you. I'm not even going to say respond out loud, because, like, come on now. Like, I can't even hear you, bro. Like, come on. but, I mean, hey, if you want to respond out loud, that's you. Hey, it's up to you. It's online, but whatever. So, what is your source of joy? Now, like, seriously, like, sit down and think about what I just told you. Just forget what I'm saying. And just think, what makes you happy? Try to make a list of things or activities in your head that you do throughout the week, daily, anything. And just think, what makes you happy? What gives you joy? What makes you feel good? Seriously. Is your source of joy from things that are healthy or unhealthy? When your source of joy is from things that are healthy, whether you're close to God or not, it brings peace to your spirit, man. If you don't know what a spirit, man, is, it's basically your spirit. Like, soul and spirit are different, but it's your spirit. So it's like, when you get closer to God, your spirit is more enticed or attracted to the things of God because you're getting closer to God. And then when you do certain things, it's just like your spirit kind of feel weird. It's not the same for everybody though, because I feel like everyone does have discernment, just not the same levels of discernment. Because there'll be times when I was even close to God and I feel like I had a little bit of discernment. And like, I feel weird with all that. Like, basically, if you don't know what discernment is, kind of like a gut feeling, but there's different definitions to discernment. I'll get into that one day too. I'll make a whole, I don't know if I want to make a whole message about that. I don't know. But I'll talk about it in one of the messages I'm going to do. After this series, I'm probably going to do a message called Purpose Over Comfort. That's been in my spirit for like the past 2 weeks. And I've been talking to people about that a lot. And it's like, it's crazy. So I will talk about that in that message as well. Let me try to remember that. So, yeah. So, like, I hope y'all thought about what makes you happy, seriously, though. But, like, are those things healthy or unhealthy? So, when your source of joy is from things that are healthy, whether you're close to God or not, it brings peace to your spirit, man, like I said earlier. But when we get joy from unhealthy things, that's our flesh growing, not our spirit. Now, I'm not trying to condemn y'all at all. I'm saying this is just the truth for real. Like that's how life is. That's how it is. That's how it is in the spiritual realm. That's how it go. So whichever one we feed more out of our flesh and spirit is the one that will rule our behavior. Seriously. So if you consistently feeding your spirit, man, I don't even want to say 9 times out of 10 because that's too high on the rating scale. You feel me? Like, we got to drop the bar a little bit lower. Like, basically 7 or 8 times out of 10, if you consistently feed your spirit, you're going to be having those things on your mind more. You're going to be doing more of those things in the spirit. But if it's the opposite, it'll be the opposite. You feel me? It's just all cause and effect. If you really think about it, it's just all cause and effect. Repetition, consistency, all that. Man. So I hope y'all really just put down that list where it's all the healthy things, all the unhealthy things, whichever one has more. Just it's up to you. You weigh that out, diagram, all that, man. So yeah. And what's funny about joy is it's so easy to get joy from the unhealthy things in our life. Y'all ever peep that? It's like, it's so easy to get joy from things like these are just examples, but like things like drama, things like violence, whatever the case may be. It's just the more we agree to partake in the unhealthy things that brings us joy, the harder it is to get joy from God. That's crazy, man. I say this because when we keep on relying on those unhealthy things as a source of joy, we feel like it's enough. Or if we don't feel like it's enough, what we do is we consistently go to those things over and over again. You feel me? It's like, since we feel like it's not enough, it's like, all right, it's going to be enough this time. Or if I keep on doing it, it's going to be enough. Whole time is just planting that seed to just keep on doing the unhealthy thing, keep on being in that unhealthy cycle, you feel me? So if we feel like it's not enough, we gotta really just hold on. I gotta think about this, y'all. Hold on. I don't want to say it and then say it wrong. So give me like 10 seconds. No, I basically said it right. I had to think about it, y'all. I'm sorry, my brain all over the place. I had a long day, not like in a bad day, like a real like long day. Like, I've been on the road, all that, so I'm kind of tired. So if I start tweaking, hey, just know. Shoot, just know, like, I'm tired, all that. So I had to really think about what I said, make sure everything was straight. In the verse earlier, it says that your joy may be full. So if we really want more joy, we got to seek God and the healthy things as a source of joy, not the things we already rely on. You feel me? Also, y'all want to know why it's called the fruits of the Spirit? Because all those things listed in it is of God and God's Spirit. So if you're feeling hate and not love, that's not from God. If you're feeling sadness and not joy, that's most definitely not from God. And it's funny I'm saying that, though. It's really funny that I'm saying that. Because I'm not going to lie. If I'm being transparent, one of the main things that was keeping me from posting this message or sermon was I was going through a lot of spiritual warfare. Like, towards the middle of last month to just this week, it's like, it's been insane. Like, it's been wow, y'all. Like, man, like, it's been crazy. Oh my God, it's been wild. And I didn't do this at the time, not because I wanted to, like, I didn't post it at the time, not because I was going to talk about joy, which is kind of ironic, you know, like going through spiritual warfare, joy and whatever. But because I felt like it would have been harder for me to preach while dealing with what I was dealing with, for real. But from now on, I'm going to do it regardless, because I feel like I shouldn't have to wait till I'm straight or till I'm good to like get y'all good or to like feed y'all the word or get y'all closer to God. You know, I feel like whatever I'm going through, I just gotta do what I gotta do. And that's not just in preaching, but that's in everything. Because like life can't always go on pause just because of how you feel. Like this is off the notes, y'all. This is off the notes. Like I'm gonna give y'all a quick rundown. Like whatever you're going through, whether it's hell or whether it's amazing, time does not stop for nobody, y'all. I'm trying to put y'all on game. It don't stop. So it was easy for me to, I ain't gonna lie, I'm going through a lot right now. I don't know if I wanna just drop this sermon 2 weeks after I dropped my last one. I felt like I should have done it, because if we being for real, if I'd have did it already, it's like we could have been even further in this series. You know, and one thing about me, if you ask like certain people around me, like I'm really hard on myself. I'm really hard on myself because like I expect certain things out of myself, but it's like at the end of the day, I gotta be realistic, you feel me? So like I said, y'all, time don't stop for nobody. You gotta do what you gotta do. It don't mean, you can't take rest. I'm just saying balance, you know, like it's just all that. I'm off the nose right now. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm off the nose. Like one day, I'm not even gonna say one day, because on the other channel, if you really check, on the other channel, I think I did have a sermon where I was just flowing. I was talking to God, and then I talked about something like the intertwined definition of walk by faith, not by sight. And I was just flowing that whole sermon, like no notes, nothing. But I'm gonna do that for one of these messages, just not this one. I ain't gonna lie. And this one I barely have verses in too. I'm just letting y'all know that, but shoot, I just want y'all to just get what I'm throwing down. I just want y'all to understand what I'm saying. That's all. So, if we go back to everything, just back to the message for real. When we are operating in the spirit, it's difficult not to bear fruit. It's difficult not to give off, and feel joy, love, peace, etc. In Romans 14, verse 17, it says, "For the kingdom of God is not a matter of eating and drinking, but of righteousness, peace, and joy in the Holy Spirit." But when we are not operating in the spirit, it's easy to not... When we are not operating in the spirit, it's easy to not bear fruit because we aren't in alignment to what he has for us. That's one of the things that are given, y'all. Like how I said, joy is given. All these things are given to us as well. Peace, joy, righteousness. I'm telling y'all, bro. So, in 1 Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 27, it says, "Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and joy are in his dwelling place." Pace. I'm tweaking. I told y'all, hey, you hear me tweaking out, just know I'm tired, bro. I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know, bro. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, back to the word. Let me re-say that, okay? Let's just act like I didn't say pace, like we talking about some running, all right? Splendor and majesty are before him. Strength and joy are in his dwelling place. There you go. So therefore, God's presence is there to give us joy. God's presence is there to give us peace. In the verse, it didn't say this, but God's presence is there to let us build a relationship with him as well. So that's kind of why I hate the term or word religion, because religion has systems, rules, schedules. Now, not everyone thinks of the word religion like that. It really depends on where your head is at, literally. Not like, how smart you are. It just really depends on how you think. So if you say religion, first thing comes to mind, you're going to think, Christian, Hindu, whatever. But when you think of, let's say if someone says, you a Christian, but like you super religious, that, I don't like that. I don't like that, yo. I'm sorry, like that's the first thing. That's why I said the word system, rules, and schedules. It's like rigid, like, we gotta do it this way, that, you're not allowed to have that, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking with that. I'm gonna keep it above. I'm not rocking with that, yo. But when it's relational, it's genuine and intimate. So I'm all for changing y'all mindsets. Whether you've been with me with the GTA, whether you from other social medias and I plugged it, or whether you're from the shorts that I post from the Christian stuff, I'm trying to change. I don't want to say change our mindsets, but yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. I'm trying to change y'all mindsets of the word religion and think of it as a negative thing. Because there's religion and there's relationship. That's why when you see people say on the Christian TikTok relationship or religion, because God, don't think of God, don't put him in a box. Oh my gosh. When you say religion and you say God, it's like putting God in a box. I'm serious. It's like God is sovereign. God is almighty. He's all these high things. But the thing about God, just because he's so high don't mean he's too high for anybody. He will literally have a relationship with anybody, y'all. We just got to draw near to him. When we take that step, he takes another step. That I forgot who said that. It was in this Bible study. I forgot I was in. But as soon as we take one step to him, it's like he takes another step to us. We got to try. We got to have the... We gotta have the effort through. I'm sorry, my laptop just turned off. Bro, I got so scared. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, I'm just trying to change our minds on the word religion. And like, when you think of Jesus, when you think of God, think of relationship. Think of community. Think of relational things. That's why I said it's genuine and intimate. Because with God, think of God as like a best friend. I'm trying to put y'all on game with that, man. It's not religious. It's not all rules and rigid. I'm trying to put y'all on, man. So yeah, when you talk to God, you could talk to him whenever and about whatever because he's God. And doing that brings more joy and it builds the relationship with him as well. In Nehemiah 8 verse 10, it says, do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. And I was going to make the sermon called the joy of the Lord, but it's like, I'm going to get to that why I didn't later. And I'm not going to say it, but you got to really pay attention for like of receiving and giving off joy. That's basically all I'm going to say for now. But we almost to that point. So yeah, when we know we have God in any situation, we can rely on him. He's our strength. We have to always remember that. Not the unhealthy things, and most definitely not the healthy things either. Now you probably confused like, whoa, I thought we just supposed to have healthy things of joy and then God. Now, you can't have that, but God and the joy of him is our strength. I had to say not the healthy things either, because just because we have the healthy sources of joy, that doesn't mean it's our strength. Y'all feel me? Like the strength is like what was predominantly relied on, like big, like strength, power, like authority, effectiveness. You don't ever want to strictly rely too much on the things that brings you joy, because you could unsubconsciously make those things the idol. Y'all, when I tell y'all don't ever want to make anything an idol in your life. Money, clothes, nothing. Money, drama, healthy things. Bruh, do not make anything in your life an idol, because God is our idol. I don't want to, that sounds so cliche, whatever, depending on who's hearing it, your head at, all that. God is our idol, because God is he's our creator, y'all. You do not want to make anything your idol, because when you make things your idol, this off notes again. I don't really care. I'm sorry. I'm flowing, y'all. When you make things your idol, it has more, Jesus. Oh my gosh. When you make things your idol, y'all, it has more attention and value than God. You don't want to ever make anything your idol in your life. I'm telling you right now, you don't want to ever do that at all. Because the thing about that idol, I don't even say you having, but that we could have, it's not going to give you that same love that God going to give you. Because it's God. You feel me? So you don't ever want to have an idol in your life at all. For real, like, I'm being so serious. Y'all don't ever want to have an idol. Oh, so we got 2 minutes. I'm not going to rush. If it's past 20, oh well. I already knew it was going to be. That's why I said 20 minimum, bro. I know myself. I know myself. I know me, bro. Like I said, I can talk about this stuff all day, like literally. So, yeah. Oh, man. See, I'm off note. I don't even know where I'm at, y'all. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Hold on. Damn. Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Whew. I got so off notes with that. All right. I found myself. Thank you, Lord. You don't want to get caught up in deception. Literally. You don't want to get caught up in deception because you like, oh, I got the healthy things. But you too focused on the healthy things and not God, and then those are your idol. You feel me? So like we gotta try to make the effort and spend time with God as well, you know? And for the unhealthy things as well, we're not going to be perfect. We just got to try our best to do the right things and be obedient to God. That's it. I'm saying that's it like it's easy, but like, I'm not even going to lie, y'all. Another thing I've noticed, the hardest things to do in life are the best things for you. And believe it or not, it's really on how you see it. I'm not going to say getting close to God is easy, but it's not like the hardest thing to do. It just really depends on how you see it. And it's like the pros and cons of it. I mean, I don't even want to say cons because it's like, I know that's kind of biased because I'm super close to God now, but it's like, it's just all on how you see it. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in one of the sermons. And for the fruits of the Spirit, it's not all about receiving those things that are listed like love, joy, peace, but it's about giving off those things to the people as well. So since we're talking about joy, we got to try to show and give off joy in our daily lives to people. That's one of the ways we can show our light of Christ in us to everyone. So y'all, that's it, man. I ain't gonna lie. We did make it in 20. I don't think we are because, it's about to be 21. But hey, so be it. Y'all, the joy in our lives. I'm not going to say our primary. Well, I feel like God and getting joy from God should be one of the top things that you get joy from. You feel me? I'm not saying like, if it is, you're going to. No. I'm not saying none of that. I'm saying like, I recommend. These sermons are a recommendation. Oh my gosh. These messages and sermons are recommendations. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. But I'm just giving y'all what I've received from the word of God and from God himself. So, y'all, if y'all want to find joy, find it in God, find it in the healthy things. I'll try it both ways, y'all. God's way is the best way for us. God's way and God's will for us is the best way for us. That's all I'm saying. So I love y'all. The next fruit of the Spirit we got is peace. And y'all know me. Well, if you know me personally, I'm all about peace, man. I love peace now. Like, I just love gaining peace. I love feeling peaceful. Real chill person, for real. Yeah, I'm crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I be acting crazy every now and then, but I'm all about peace, So we're going to talk about how we can get peace from God, how God brings us peace, how we can give off peace. That's the thing about this whole series. I'm going to talk about how we can receive it and how we can give it off. Because the fruits of the Spirit is about both receiving and giving off. So, yeah. So I love you guys. If you have any questions, just hit me up on Instagram. Go in the comment section. You have me added on Xbox, like from GT or whatever. It don't matter. You can ask me. I'm always here. And yeah, that's it for today's message, that sermon. If you like this, go ahead and hit that like button if you want to. Share it if you want to. It's up to you. This ain't about the views. This ain't about the analytics to me. This is all about the purpose. So that's why I don't pray, God, I pray this gets a lot of views. I pray, Heavenly Father, I pray that whoever needs to see it, sees it. That's all I pray for. Whether it's posting the shorts or whether it's sermons, I don't really care about views because, I just don't. So, y'all, I love y'all. It's your boy ygcdj, man. I'm going to try to be consistent. No matter if I'm going through hell, no matter if I'm going through heaven. You know what I mean. No matter what I'm going through, I'm going to try to be consistent, all right? And the schedule, I don't want to use the schedule as an excuse, like school and all that. Whatever. Whatever I'm going through, I'm going to try. All right, so I love y'all, man. ygcdj, man. God bless, and I'm out.